Leighton-Linslade Cemetery in Leighton Buzzard holds 28 Commonwealth War Graves from both World Wars. Some fell in training, some after returning home wounded, and some in tragic accidents, but each headstone marks a sacrifice. Today, we tell the stories behind 3 graves, each with a life cut short, each remembered here in this quiet Bedfordshire cemetery. Joseph Smith was born in 1890 in Leighton Buzzard, the son of David and Mary Smith. Before the war, he worked as a journeyman carpenter, a young man with a skilled trade and a future ahead of him. But when war broke out in August 1914, Joseph was one of the very first to enlist. That September, Joseph and his cousin James both joined the Bedfordshire Regiment. In April 1915, the cousins were sent overseas with the 1st Battalion, entering the brutal world of the Ypres salient. During heavy fighting, Joseph was severely wounded, shrapnel to his head, neck, chest and right arm. After several operations in France, he wrote home to his parents. He said his wounds were healing, his health improving, and there was no need to worry. He was transferred back to Abbey Hospital at Woburn for further treatment, but on Tuesday the 20th of July 1915, during another operation, Joseph suddenly took a turn for the worse. The Duchess of Bedford, who devoted herself to the care of wounded soldiers, sent a car for Joseph's parents so they could be at his side. That morning, Joseph passed away in front of his mother and father. He was just 25 years old. 3 days later, he was laid to rest in the family grave at Leighton-Linslade Cemetery. His parents chose the inscription, "Greater love hath no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friend." But heartbreak struck again. Just 2 months later, his cousin James, who had enlisted beside him, also died of wounds. He was 19 years old. William George Garner was born on the 13th of October 1916, the son of George and Elizabeth Garner. In 1939, he married Bridget Phyllis Power, and the young couple began building a life together. But war changed everything. William joined the Royal Air Force as an aircraftman, the backbone of RAF ground crews. His role would have involved loading bombs, preparing aircraft, maintaining equipment, and keeping squadrons flying. He was stationed at RAF Hemswell, a bomber command base, where Lancaster and Hampton crews carried out dangerous night operations. On the 2nd of October 1940, William was helping to load mines for an upcoming mission, part of the RAF's large-scale aerial mining campaign intended to disrupt German shipping. During the movement of these mines toward the aircraft, an accident occurred. One mine detonated. The explosion killed William instantly. He was 23 years old. He was brought home to Leighton Buzzard, where he received a military funeral. His family chose the inscription, "Until the day break and the shadows flee away." A quiet reminder of a life lost not in battle, but in the dangerous work that kept the RAF flying. Frederick Henry Pickering was born on the 12th of April 1904 in Gateshead, Durham, the son of Charles and Agnes Pickering. In 1932, he married Ivy Sanderson, and in 1935, they welcomed a son, a small family beginning a hopeful life together. When war came, Frederick enlisted into the Royal Air Force as an aircraftman, supporting daily operations, training and security duties. He was based at RAF Leighton Buzzard, the signals and training station. On the 22nd of October 1940, Frederick attended a demonstration on the station, routine instructional work carried out for airmen. During the demonstration, an automatic pistol was accidentally discharged. Frederick was struck by the bullet. He was rushed to hospital in Luton, but despite every effort, he died from his injuries. He was 36 years old. He was laid to rest in Leighton-Linslade Cemetery, a husband, a father, a life full of promise cut short in a moment of tragic misfortune. 3 graves, 3 very different stories. Joseph Smith, wounded in France, brought home and lost just as hope returned. William Garner, killed in a tragic explosion while preparing the bombers of Bomber Command. Frederick Pickering, a husband and father, lost to an accident during wartime. All 3 rest here in Leighton-Linslade Cemetery, far from the battlefields, yet no less part of the sacrifice of war. Their stories remind us that not all losses happen overseas. Some happened close to home, in hospitals, on airfields, and in training grounds. And behind every stone was a life loved and mourned. Thank you for watching, and thank you for remembering. Please feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below. Each and every comment is appreciated, and everyone helps keep these stories alive, lest we forget. If you like listening to the stories of the history of those who came before, then please give the video a like and subscribe to keep updated about future videos of the history of those who came before.